What's up, Aquarius? This is Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your June tarot forecast. Right in the center, I have the Nine of Coins, which is a nice energy, but I don't know if it's your energy or another person's energy. There's an underlining vibe here of like, smile and everything looks fine, but on the inside, it's kind of like, oh, like, I don't know what's happening. I feel like there's a lot of restructuring required. I don't know if this is connected to business. For some of you, this is definitely connected to karmic connections. So karmic connections can show up in our personal lives, like intimate relationships, romance, friends, family. It can also, of course, show up in our work life. So there's maybe something here connected to finances or how you've been structured within a company, and maybe you wanting to either adjust your role, your department, have a conversation with your boss or your team. Like there's something here where it just feels like unclear. I'm also feeling this overall energy of like, we don't need to panic. We don't need to stress out. There are a lot of cycles coming to completion right now for you. This is happening for everyone, but there's a special energy here because we still have, I believe, Pluto in Aquarius and is now retrograde, moving backwards. So there's, again, more time for reflection, reassessment, thinking about all of the things from the past that maybe we still haven't fully wrapped up, or you are noticing that other people around you are really struggling to wrap up old cycles from the past and you need to coach them, help them, support them, and that's just really draining a lot of your energy. It could also be a little bit a mix of both. Maybe you have, like all of us, have your own shit that you're still cleaning up and you need to, take care of other people. And now there's an opportunity for you to establish a boundary saying like, I'm not gonna clean up your life. I have enough to think about with my own life, my own work, my own family, my own business, everything. It's like, I can't do this for both of us. Like, this is kind of crazy. I feel like a lot of you are thinking about moving forward, and it looks like this new invitation, whether it's you deciding that you want to quit a job or leave a relationship or just close off a person, it feels like it happens rapidly. I feel like this shift, at least if it's first acknowledged that this shift needs to happen energetically and emotionally and mentally, we decide, and then we start to, communicate with the universe that like, I want to let this go. I'm also hearing like cut the cord. I have a cord cutting workshop. If you haven't watched that, you definitely should, because I feel like there's a lot. And I know that Aquarius, you've been like cleaning up a lot of shit for a while. I'm sorry, that's just like kind of the theme right now for you. And this looks like it continues, but it's continuing with less stress. It's continuing with less like panicky or overall overwhelming energy of like, oh my God, there's so much to do. It's just like, I honestly feel like a lot of you are just like, oh my God, I'm so over this. Like, again, I need to just cut this bitch off. It's like, okay, cut. Again, this job is not listening to me and I need to either sit down and have a serious conversation with this person. Okay, fine, boom. This is the information, I'm giving it to you. If you can't do something about that, then I'm fucking leaving and it's period, done, I'm out. Like, it feels more confident. And I know that you have confidence and you always had for sure. Like Aquarius are just naturally born with this level of confidence, which is beautiful. But maybe up until now you were still considering other people's feelings or thinking about, the greater good for everyone involved. And like now you're just like, fuck it, I don't care. Like I'm doing what's best for me. And for a lot of you, it means letting go of someone. Like I have a Two of Coins here, I have an Eight of Coins here, and I have this Queen of Pentacles here. Sorry, Two of Cups. Two of Cups, Eight of Coins, Queen of Coins reverse, and I've got the Sun reverse here. And all of this is happening with the Tower reverse and this Eight of Wands. Now this Eight of Wands I really like because this is very connected to that Gemini kind of energy. This is like fast movement, we're going forward, boom, boom, boom. This is a lot of communication, a lot of ideas, inspiration, taking action, moving forward in new ways. And we just had Jupiter enter Gemini. And Gemini is also an air sign, so it'd be really important for you to use this energy for the next year to your benefit, because you are also an air sign, which means that when something big is happening in an air sign, you are definitely also feeling it. And right now we have three major things happening. So we have Pluto retrograding in Aquarius, we have the South Node in Libra, and we have Jupiter in Gemini. It's also right now Gemini season. So we have the Sun, I believe Venus is there, Mercury is there, the Moon was there like yesterday because we just had a new moon in Gemini, and that new moon is a very lucky new moon. It's connected to resetting our relationships, how we receive our divine feminine energy. This is an opportunity for us to slow down and to rest more and to receive more, to ask for help if we need it, and to get more creative and expressive, sexual, fun, and flirty. So this is a really nice energy, and I feel like if you incorporate all of that energy into your life, like this, that's what this 9 of coins is. This 9 of coins, this is very much connected to that Venus energy of just feeling good and sexy and excited and creative, but you can't do that when so much of your energy is focused on just the people, the projects, the things that are draining you. And I feel like a lot of it is their behavior. And maybe when you engaged with this person, your behavior matched that kind of behavior. Maybe your energy really matched this person's energy for that time, a little bit of time before. But now it's like you've grown, you've matured, you've shifted, your perspective is shifting, you're learning more about yourself, about what you want, about how you want to engage in relationships and the people around you and the world around you. And now I feel like you're just recognizing that you're like, this is not healthy for me. This person, this project, this thing, it like brings out my like toxic cycles, my like negative habits or behaviors, or just how I show up, and that level of draining energy, that level of frustration, that level of disappointment, that level of feeling like I always need to like fight for something. It's just like, I'm not doing this anymore, and I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I'm gonna prioritize myself, and I'm gonna decide what's best for me, and I'm gonna move forward. And I think for a lot of you, it means letting go of, there's some contracts, there's maybe a lease, maybe you wanna move. I'm also hearing some of you are having like really bad issues with your neighbor or your roommate. So I just feel like there's a separation that needs to happen here. And that separation is allowing you to connect deeper with yourself, especially with this Hermit card. Now, some of you could be a little bit nostalgic or thinking about a person from the past, or trying to figure out what they're doing, thinking about what's happening next for them, etc. And I feel like, or this is another person who's checking up on you. You may feel like you want to check in on them, so you're like checking their social media, or they're checking your social media. I feel like it's a little bit of like a sneaky energy, but it's actually rooted in a little bit of like, oh, I missed this, or I'm just curious, like I really loved that person, or I really liked this person, and I hope they're okay, I hope they're good, you know, I just want to check in on them and see what they're doing. So that kind of energy here is also present. Now, separate from that, if it's not just that sort of light-hearted, like, oh, you know, I used to be connected to this person, I want to see how they're doing, then there's this other more, the word I'm hearing is vile energy, which is a little bit darker, and someone who's trying to actually like get information from you, or maybe you're trying to investigate something and see if you can find the facts so that you can use those facts as like proof that something happened. Like, so maybe it's you or another person or whatever, but there's a little bit of an energy here of something happening like behind the back. It doesn't need to be so serious, like lying, cheating, and whatever, but it's just like, oh, I didn't know about that until I did a little bit of investigating, and then I found out these pieces and some information came up, and then I asked around and other people confirmed it, and it's like, oh my God, I feel like there's more information coming up in this picture, and it's like, wow, and that's gonna really help you make a big decision. And I think a lot of you are making that big decision to move, to shift, to change gears and enter this new chapter. So this is a really good opportunity for you, because also we just had that new moon in Gemini, which remember is an air sign, and you are an air sign. So this is like an amplified energy for you to work with. If you haven't watched the new moon workshop, but you're still here because this reading is resonating with your life, then you need to go and watch. You can pay whatever you want. It's literally donation based. You can pay $1, I don't care. If you have money to go out and buy coffee and cigarettes and booze and shopping and whatever, like, then bitch, you have $1 to go and change your life. It's like a 25-minute workshop. It's a home video. You watch it anytime. But like, we just had a new moon in Gemini, like literally yesterday. So it's like that new moon, it was on my birthday, by the way. So on that new moon, this was an opportunity for you to ask for support, to pivot, to see something differently, see yourself differently, ask new questions, like get into a better, different flow so that you can move forward. And like, you've got the Judgment card here. Oh, I love this. You've got the Chariot here. You've got the Magician here. And you've got the World card here. Okay, so it's like all four of these are major arcana, which is kind of crazy because we just pulled them like in a row, all four of them. One of them is saying that cycles are completing, a new door is opening, and we're stepping through it. How do we get that? We need to connect deeper with our own power and magic, the Magician, and we need to ask the universe for whatever we need to make this transition as smooth as possible. Then we need to focus on the future and set that goal for ourselves. What is next, or what is the emotion and the feeling that I want to manifest in my life next? You don't need the specifics. The universe will figure out the specifics. You need to connect with how you want to feel. And then this Judgment card, this is saying it's time to blow the whistle and to pause or stop this old game that's not working, this old way of being, doing things. It's not benefiting you, and you need to refocus and move forward. There are a lot of opportunities here coming, and a lot of clarity. I have a King of Swords, a Queen of Swords. Like, there's gonna be a lot of new conversations, communication, but you need to get very clear on what is not working for you, and you need to let it go. Maybe some of you also wanna look at the cord cutting workshop. I'll tag it all here. You'll see like a little thing that says products. Open it up. Definitely go watch your new moon workshop, because this was a new moon that will definitely be helping you pivot and supporting your new opportunities. And remember, we had that, where did it go? Whatever. We have all these new starts here, especially with like Two of Cups reverse, like we're letting shit go. We're letting shit go. So if you feel like you need help clearing out old energies, then watch the cord cutting, and then definitely go watch the new moon workshop, okay? I love you. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Share it on your Instagram story, because like I literally show up every month to support you, so support me back, please. Hit the like button, and I'll see you very soon. You can find all the workshops on my website and everything you need, okay? Love you. Ciao.